In this video, I just want to look at how we're moving to set up our assessment tasks just as part of best practice to try and make it easier for students and for trainers. So as you can see, we've got an assessment task here in fitness. It's got the task requirements. So it's all explained in, I guess, in words, which again, students are often finding it hard to understand exactly what's required, whether it be that they haven't listened properly or they haven't been there on the day or they're just confused. So what we've moved to do to make sure there's consistency and clarity around understanding is a couple of things. On the bottom of the assessment task, each assessment task, whether it be assignment or a project or a practical task, is we're going to have videos. So basically this is a video of the trainer and assessor or the head of department putting a Camtasia video together on what's expected with that assessment task. So if I click on it, in this video, we'll be discussing Body Transformation Assessment Task 3 project. The following units will be covered during this assessment task. So in this task, you need to write 10 referrals to health professionals. So if we have a look up the top here, we've got 5 referrals that need to be done for a dietitian or a sports dietitian. And down here in part 2, you need to write 5 referrals to other allied health professionals. So if we just scroll up again, so you need to write 5 referrals to dietitians. Now these 5 referrals are for people with different needs in relation to dietary support. So it might be people looking to lose weight for sporting performance, in relation to positive attitudes to eating. You need to try and mix this up. As it discusses further down in this task, this is a simulated task. So you need to pitch your typical clients and you need to write referrals for them. You should have some experience in doing this from your foundations or your certificate 3 in fitness course. Typical information that needs to be included are your details, the role you have been performing with the client, which is going to be as a fitness trainer, reasons for the referral. So that gives you an idea of some of the information in there, but typically it says the task at the start, the units involved, it gives an overview of it, it talks about their need to fill in particular templates. It talks about the fact that there's an assessment rubric associated with it, common question, common things that go wrong with the assessment task. So all that information is explained, so it just makes it easier for the student to understand. And again, they can just continue to revisit the video rather than hassling their teacher all the time. What's also explained in the video, as mentioned, is if there's ever a template associated with an assessment task, we need to make sure that template's here. So for example, in the assessment task, it says we want you to write referrals, but we also say use the Fitness Australia referral template. So we make sure that that's here in the assessment task so they can download it. Otherwise, if you don't, they go, I'm not sure where to find the Fitness Australia referral template. Then they get online and they find another referral template, and then it creates inconsistencies. And again, you've got your assessment rubric at the bottom of the page. Again, the video, when you look at the videos, it actually says what the assessment rubric is all about. It says that the teacher will use this rubric to assess this task, so make sure you've covered all the required components. So again, we have the task, we have a video, any templates, and a rubric to try and make it all as clear as possible. So with all the courses, this is the expectation in regards to setting out the assignments and assessment tasks.